Hello, hello everyone. I am Alice of KHR Arts and Cloud Orchid Publishing, and today we are going to talk about vanity presses and scams. This is a very important thing you need to keep in mind when trying to publish your book, whether you're going traditional or self-publishing. The golden rule: never pay someone to publish your book. Doesn't matter which route you're taking, traditional or self-published. Never pay a publisher to publish your book. Now, that does not mean don't pay editors, don't pay layout artists, all that good stuff. Make sure you pay the people that help make your book into a book, completely separate from the publisher itself. But if a publishing house says it's going to cost you X dollars to publish your book, run away as fast as you can because it is a scam. Do not pay a publisher to publish your book. And here's why. A publisher, traditionally, their function is to take on the risk and investment of making your book into a book and making sure it's a success. Because at the end of the day, y'all, this is a business. And book sales are what's required for success. And the publisher wants you to be successful. A proper publisher is going to take that gamble, and they are going to invest in the upfront cost of all of those people I mentioned: the cover artists, the layout artists, the editors, the marketers, all those people that make your book into a book. They cost money. The publishing house typically has a team of those people on staff that they use regularly, and that's where that investment comes in. That team ready at your disposal. And then the return is that you make enough book sales to be able to cover the cost of that investment, which is why you have royalties. So it's basically the idea of that they are already taking that chunk of the cost out of the profit of your book, and then you get this certain percentage. Now, of course, there is the whole thing of contract negotiation with publishers, that if you become a wild success, that there are times and places to be able to do negotiating with your contract on those royalties and payments and such. But that's another discussion. But at the end of the day, they are putting the upfront risk and cost, not you. The only time that you're doing that is if you're going the self-publishing route and you are going to hire those people yourself. The actual publisher is not going to be paid by you, the author. Because think about it. Why would you pay a publisher to do their job, which is to make the book make money to pay themselves? That's paying them twice, basically. That's dumb. Don't do that. That's why I always urge everyone, please do your due diligence and research publishers before you send off your manuscripts, and always read book contracts very carefully to know what you are getting yourself into. And if you're not sure, ask. There are tons of writing communities here on social media that you can always come to and ask, because you know what? Even if we're not lawyers and we're not experts, we can all tell when something's a little sauce. So don't be afraid to speak up and ask. And of course, make sure that your publisher is working for you. That's the whole point of making sure that you're going with a legit publisher or publishing it yourself and not going through vanity press scams, because that's what they are, especially in this day and age of being able to self-publish. Back in the day, vanity presses were exactly that. They were an avenue to self-publish. This was also before we had ebooks available, which is essentially a digital copy of a book that doesn't have the physical cost of printing a paper book, which, I mean, that's also part of the cost, is the printing part. That's a big part of the cost of the book. And so that's why people used to pay vanity presses in order to make their book into a book, which was fine and dandy. But the thing is that the market has changed, and a lot of these publishing houses that do that now are actually scams, because we've done away with the antiquated vanity press system in order to just self-publish ourselves through things like Ingram Sparks and Amazon. So always read the fine print, always do your research, and if you're not sure, ask somebody. So I hope you all have found this helpful. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. I only know what I know, so if I don't have the answer, I'm sure the answer is out there for y'all. So be safe and read the fine print. Thank y'all so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.